and blessings. Peace and blessings, peace and blessings. Welcome, Creating Simple. My name is Yasmin, aka Sunfire. How y'all doing? Those of you new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Those of you returning back, welcome. If you would like to hit this like button, go ahead and do so. If you like the content that I'm creating and want to join this family, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. But this reading for counsel single women, those who are not chosen, but God has a purpose for you. These are the things that you're being asked to work on. This is feeling very specific, so this might not be for all of you, like that Gemini reading. Okay. I feel like whoever you are, you could be a doctor. Okay. And you being a doctor was your dream job, okay? But there's something that you've discovered while working in this field, and you're wanting to walk out the door. You want to walk out, okay? But before you go, there's something that's been asked of you, okay? It says elevate your energy. Your energy determines your reality. Lift your vibration and watch your world shifts. Okay? Unblock the flow. When your energy is stuck, nothing moves. Start small. Clean a space. Cry out. Speak a truth. Movement is medicine. And then prepare for change. Change is the only constant. Change is the only constant. Prepare for it with an open heart and mind. Okay, so I feel like this is something you always wanted to do. You never thought that you would feel guilty or feel doubt or even feel fear doing this dream job, okay? Like I said, you could be a doctor. This is something that you've always wanted to do. This is what brought you joy. You love it. How you doing? And once you got into this field, I feel like it became a horror story. You may have been forced to cover some things up, hide some things, just get rid of evidence. Okay? And I don't know why I'm feeling that, but you've been wanting to leave this job. Just walk away from it. But I feel like you're being called to do something pertaining to the truth of what you've witnessed. Okay? So this is what they want you to work on, because you might be right where you need to be, but it's going to require you to assemble the right people to support you with this truth that you're holding. Okay? I don't know why. I feel like you may have seen people get taken out. Okay? Intentionally left to die. Wherever you're working in this facility. But what's driving this energy, all of this energy, okay? The bottom of the deck, accept past choices. You're wanting to walk away and not say anything because you made choices in the past to go along with some of these things. So, accept your decision, however imperfect. But they brought you to where you are now. Let them go and move forward, okay? I feel like you're disappointed because where you landed is not what you at all thought. Now you're possibly in some type of fear, okay? So I feel like you're needing to push past this fear. This is something that's weighing heavy on your mind. Even when you're trying not to think about it, you think about it. I say that because A lot of times when I use my block to talk to spirit, they'll use the term mop as when somebody's been taken out or assassinated. Okay? You've witnessed that. And not only have you witnessed that, you got receipts. Okay? And you just want to walk away. But you can walk away, but spirit is calling for you. Your ancestors. You was here for a reason. What you witnessed, you was meant to witness. What you partook in, it was also part of your purpose. Because you're the whistleblower. Okay? That's what I just heard. You're the whistleblower. This ain't the first time this happened. But you've seen a lot of horror since you've been a doctor. I don't know if you're working in a hospital or a doctor. I'm quite sure a hospital. Because I'm seeing somebody on the operating table being left to bled out while everybody stood around and watched. Okay? That's what they're showing me. Shit. Yeah. You could be meeting someone in a park, okay? You may already be reporting this shit, okay? I got a feeling you may be actually already meeting up with someone, reporting this shit. You have been sending this evidence, these receipts to someone because we got mail and delivery, written correspondence, packing and tracking, okay? Package tracking. You've been sending this information somewhere, I don't know, okay? Alright, let's see. Why did I should have took them out, but if they come back out, I'll take them. Why did I just see package and park? You've been meeting someone in the park. Bustle and hustle. You've been meeting somebody in public places. Okay? Probably handing off evidence. I don't know. Why is that significant? You're being watched. Somebody's recording you. Okay. So if you got evidence of these crimes that took place in the operating room, and you've been meeting somebody in the park, giving them this evidence to send off, there's somebody that's watching you, recording you with cinema. Okay? Yeah. Oh shit. Be careful. If you park in the parking lot, you might want to be careful. Shit. Yeah. I don't know, you might have to... Shit. Somebody knows that you're giving this information out, okay? And I think you're being guided how to maneuver so that y'all got a feeling somebody's going to try to kidnap you. Okay? Fuck. Because they know you're giving out this information. Reason why I say that, because we got a dark-ass parking lot, then a forest cabin, secluded retreat. And I'm feeling kidnap energy. You might be walking to your car late night, and if you're parking in a garage of the hospital, somebody may snatch you up before you even make it to your car. So, if you can avoid parking in secluded places, Park where there's a lot of traffic, a lot of people. Okay? Shit, yes. Okay, so that's why a bustling hub is here. Stop parking your car in the parking garage. Start parking in a high traffic area. Okay? Because there's a vehicle lurking in that parking garage waiting on you to snatch you up, to take you off somewhere. Yeah, because they know that you've been feeding with library. You've been giving information. Oh, shit. They know you've been giving information. You could have been meeting somebody in a restaurant, too. You're being followed. So what your spirit wants you to work on is being more strategic in your movements. Damn. Yep. This card, I can't never read this right. It's too dark. There's a rendezvous point, meeting places, destination, unfolds, convergence. These people are trying to catch you in this parking lot. There's some type of rendezvous point. Okay? They're going to hand you off. Yep, what I say? I can't make this shit up. You work in a fucking operating room. You witness something. You work something in an operating room where somebody was fucking assassinated. Okay? You was forced to clean it up, but you got the evidence that they tried to get rid of. Okay? This is the fear. You're scared. Alright? Because you may have been having the feeling like the hair standing up on the back of your head, that somebody's following you and watching you. You're correct. Okay? You've been parking in a parking garage. Stop parking your car in a secluded area. Okay? Your spirit guides is asking you to park your car in a more populated area. Okay? Where there's people that can witness you. Because there's somebody gonna be in that garage to steal you away. Because they know that you've been sending evidence to somebody about what happened, what you saw, what you witnessed. Okay? In an operating room. I say you're a doctor because there's the lab coat. You're ready to walk away from this field, okay? But you can get free, okay? But you got to stop parking in this parking garage where you work at. You work in a hospital. I'm being told to repeat it. You work in a hospital. You witnessed somebody get assassinated. They was bled out. You was forced to cover it up, help clean it up. You have evidence. Okay? To back up what you saw. You've been going to the park, meeting someone, restaurants, meeting someone, giving them all the information you've been getting. But see how that wind is blowing on the back? Somebody's been watching you. I got cinema. I put it back in the deck. Somebody's been watching you and monitoring you. And they're planning on snatching you up when you go to your car. Okay? See what they say? Meeting place, rendezvous. Okay? Convergence. Somebody's planning on cutting you off before you get to your vehicle. Shit. Alright. Tell me more about the energies that's or more about what they need to know. Okay, wait a minute, I gotta dig this deck out. Hold on. Oh shit. Shit. What you are about to expose is gonna cause a time moment for this facility that you work at. Okay. That deck was all the way at the bottom. Hold on. Okay. Alright, Spirit. That card shouldn't be here. Light bulb moment, sudden realization, feeling inspired, insightful awareness. This reading is for your awareness, what you need to know, how to move. Trust what you feel. You might get aha moments. Trust the moments in your movements, okay? If you don't listen, what? Unseen. Ooh. Unseen threat. A hidden danger poses a risk leading to criminal actions and consequences. Okay? Somebody's... there is a threat on your back, okay? And with this compass, your guides is trying to guide you. Okay? Because you're doing the right thing by exposing this. Your guides are trying to offer you a compass how to maneuver your way away from this danger that's lurking for you. You see what I'm saying? This is your compass to get you through this dangerous time. You're gonna get light bulb moments. Trust those feelings that you get, and that's your guide letting you know, hey, go left, go right. You'll feel it. If it feels bad, a lot of times when Spirit is guiding me, especially when I don't have my tools, what I feel is like, you know that feeling of dread you get? Okay? When something ain't right, or when you know for a fact something ain't right, you get a feeling of dread. Trust that feeling of dread. That's meaning you're going the wrong way, or you're too close to danger. If you feel light and fluffy and happy, you're on the right course, okay? So that's what they're telling me to tell you, how to guide you through getting out of this situation of being kidnapped. Okay, because they don't plan on you seeing the light of day again. Okay. They are definitely tracking you. Damn. The false front. A deceptive appearance is created to cover up criminal activities. They are saying people died one way, but they was actually allowed to be, they was killed. They was killed. These are people that was on hit lists. They came in the hospitals for probably minor ass surgeries and never walked out again. Minor ass procedures and never walked out again. You have a list of fucking names of these people. Oh shit. Alright, Spirit, what else? You could be African American. The false trial. Misdirection is used to lead investigators away from the true source of the criminal activity. It's like, say like people awaiting a trial, and if they've been, oh my gosh, Some of these people may have been waiting trial. They're innocent, but they've been these cases been stuck on them and put on them, and say like something that is plotted. Like if they feel like they're gonna get away with it, that they gonna get cut loose, and then fingers gonna get point back to those who planted evidence to keep them people in jail. These people are the ones paying for them to get injured while in prison, probably beat up or whatever, so bad to where they have to be shipped out of the prison ward to go to the hospitals to get service, and they're not making it back. And you got, oh my gosh, they're not making it back. Instead, families are getting phone calls that their sons or daughters died while in surgery, but the injuries that they sustained wasn't life-threatening. They just got sent off to complete the process of killing them, and you witnessed that shit. The fuck am I reading? Whoever you are, you're a councilwoman, you're a doctor. The illusion of innocence. A seemingly innocent person hides their criminal nature behind the receptacle facade. You're not all... Is this cancer person innocent? You're not innocent of these crimes. They killed anyone. They witnessed it and kept quiet and helped cover it up. And now they're wanting to speak out. So they've been sending this information to authorities. Okay, so take this how it's resonating. Either you have already done this and started meeting up with authorities to blow the whistle on what you've been witnessing, or this is what you're being asked to do because you're planning on just quitting and walking away. And even if you think you're going to just walk away that easy, this facility is not going to let you go that easy. Okay? So either way, these people, if you plan to quit this job and you think just because you swear an oath of silence, they're not going to say anything or do anything to you, yeah, think again, okay? These people are dead set adamant about this secret staying a secret. And if you quit, you're still in danger. So you're being asked to speak the truth by reporting this information to the authorities. They're still going to try to kidnap you, but you're being guided on how to maneuver to stay out of the snares of danger. Okay? Also, whoever the hell you're reporting to, you need to get them to ensure your safety. Okay? Whoever you're reporting back to, you need to get them to ensure your safety, because these people are planning to kidnap you and take you out because they see you as a weak link. Because I do have leak over here. Somebody knows that you're leaking the truth. Okay? And they know that you're preparing to run. They've been watching you. Okay, this could be a cult as well. People that's involved in cult, working in the hospitals and emergency room. Oh shit. Some people may get sick and just be coming in there. They got a list of names that they've been told to take out. How you doing? Right now, I think I'm doing female cancer singles, but this is more specific to somebody who's a doctor. Nice to meet you too. These people may even try to search your home looking for evidence, trying to find these documents that you may have smuggled out. I felt like but you're welcome to stay and listen. But whoever this is, okay, if you got this evidence, somebody know you got it, okay? That's why they watching you so hard. You may even came home and found your house disheveled and you had to clean it up. That's because they know that you got this evidence and they searching for it. So 9 times out of 10, you are reporting this, you're blowing the whistle. Okay? And I think you may be feeling guilty because you're like, damn, had I not said anything, I probably would have been okay. No, they was going to come after you either way it went, sweetheart. Okay? Because they knew you was planning on running. You was not safe. So if you did make the call to blow the whistle on this here shit, then you made the right call. But you need the people that you're informing about the situation. You need to make sure they're securing you. Okay. Authorities will take information and not make sure you're safe, sweetheart. Okay. So I'm telling you right now, you need to not until they know that your information is valid, that is. You need to make sure that they put you somewhere safe, okay? And quiet is kept, but still trust what you feel, okay? Because you may not even be able to trust some of these authority figures, because I'm feeling cultism. I'm feeling some cult shit for real off of here, okay? These people that was killed, assassinated, could have been human sacrifices. And some of these people were people who were locked up in prison. And it was close time for them to go up for reviews or for parole. And to be their cases to be reevaluated or looked at. And all of a sudden they wind up sick. Or all of a sudden they break a leg. Something simple. And then they rushed out to the main hospital. And they all get the ones whose names been selected always go to the same hospital where you worked at. And these doctors order surgeries that they don't need. Next thing you know, their family's getting phone calls that they didn't make it through the surgery. Okay? You got receipts. And you've been blowing the whistle. Trust what you feel, because especially even with the authorities that's helping you, because the cult don't stop there, okay? The cult is everywhere. So be cautious, trust what you're feeling. Like I said, if you get a nudge to a feeling of dread around anybody or anything, do not shake it off, do not disregard it. This is your spirit guides, your ancestors nudging you to keep you safe, okay? This is part of your life purpose, this task right here. Whatever you're doing, this was part of your life purpose, okay? Being that doctor, it wasn't a mistake that you was a doctor. It wasn't a mistake that you got hired at that hospital. It wasn't a mistake that your conscience weighed heavy on you, so you decided to speak up and tell the truth. This was part of your purpose, sweetheart. Okay? And you can make it out of this safely and alive. But you're going to have to listen to the guidance that you're being given and trust your fucking instincts. Trust your intuition. Do not second guess yourself. Even if you feel paranoid, still run with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Trust yourself. You might get a feeling of paranoia. You might get a feeling of dread. That's telling you to get the fuck away from whatever's around you at that time. If you're feeling light and fluffy and happy, then you're in a good space. These are good people, okay? That's the energy I'm being told to tell you to trust. Because you're not gifted like me, okay? But you have a purpose. And this is your purpose, to blow the whistle on this bullshit that's happening in this emergency room or surgery. It's another person that's in hiding that has witnessed some shit with the occultism in hospitals. So you're not the only one. Okay, maybe that brings you some comfort, that knowing that you're not the only one who's witnessed this shit. And you're not the only one that's standing up against them. All right. But once this shit blows over, you will be free to walk out and open again. You may have to go into some type of witness protection, because this shit runs deep. What else, Spirit? The echo ain't lie, yeah. This ain't no lie, we talking right here, okay? And what you got ain't no lie. The false story spreads, influencing about somebody else that witnessed the same shit as you. This came in reverse, okay? You're not the first person that witnessed shit like this. These stories are not lies. They're truth. They're facts. So I feel like that other person that's in hiding, they probably did the same thing, but the authorities probably brushed it off as lies, okay? Or whoever. That's why I said be careful with the authorities, because some of the authority figures is in these cults too. So it could have got in the hands of that person and they passed it off as lies. But to the authority figures who's helping this person, that's blowing the whistle on the same type of shit, this shit ain't no lie. This shit is the truth. Okay? The first time it came in anonymous and it got blowed off as a lie. This time, this person is coming to you face to face, taking a risk with solid fucking proof in their hand. And this information they giving you is facts. God damn. So on the other end, there could be an authority figure who is also a counselor female, who either is the one you're passing this shit off to now, that's receiving these receipts about what's happening in this operating room, or the person that's part of the cult that got this information the last time is also a councilwoman who denied this shit as being true and throwed it to the side. That's because they're part of this cult. So whoever handled this human sacrifice shit in the hospitals and occultism and authority, whether it be the FBI, the police, the CIA, somebody is a part of this occult and they're covering it up. They're tossing to the side as if it's lies. This shit ain't no fucking lie. It ain't the first time it came across my table. Now somebody else is blowing the fucking whistle. Unseen agitators. Right. A mysterious figure stirs conflict from behind the scenes, inciting criminal actions. What I say, there is somebody who is in the legal department that's getting these, where the calls come in, that's part of this fucking cult, tossing this shit over in the trash, said, oh, it's just a fucking lie. That's a lie. We don't believe that. It's not worth our time even looking at. That bitch is part of the cult. Okay? They're, what I say? God damn it. What I say? And they getting paid. They getting handouts. And they hiding it. There's some either working for the FBI or CIA who is part. This is coming out confirming that the person that's hiding this information, trying to pass it off as lie, is an unseen agitator trying to make it look like all people just bringing in bullshit. You know what I'm saying? This person part of the fucking code. Okay? They getting paid, underhanded payouts. They're getting payouts to keep this shit from hitting y'all's tables. Wow. The Covenant Conspiracy. They're calling it a conspiracy. This person is part of the fucking covenant. A secret plan involving multiple parties leads to a coordinate criminal act. This person is part of the fucking code, and they're getting paid. The Dark Pace. A secret agreement between individuals results in coordinated criminal acts. I can't make it up. It's this person, the person that's in the legal system is the FBI, CIA. So there's a CIA member that's part of this cult that is pushing these claims away as lies. God damn it. God damn. Describe it. This shit goes deep, y'all. Fuck. Tell me about the CIA agent. It's part of this cult. This person like to go to all white parties. Tell me more about this person. They have a sharp face. They could be a female with brunette hair. They try to act like they're nice and pleasant, cool. But this person got some hidden markings on their body or face that they cover up with makeup. Also on their body, they could have wavy hair, curly wavy hair. Sometimes they may dye it with fun colors. Tell me more about this CIA agent that's part of this cult that's taking payouts to keep this shit off the desks. God damn. People getting sacrificed, lives getting took for nothing, and motherfuckers. Oh, this shit's. Oh. They have a scar somewhere on their face. They try to act mature, but they're not. Or there's somebody that got their eyes on this person already and suspecting them. Who could be an African American male that has a scar on his face. And he could be older, wiser, mature. who have been investigating people of occult and spiritual things. He already got his eyes on you. Trust what you feel then. You already got your eyes on this person that you've been investigating this shit. It came across your desk. You know exactly who I'm talking about too. This could be your colleague. So what this person don't know that they already started an investigation. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So they already got their eyes on this person. You just got your confirmation. The one you got your eyes on is taking bribes as part of a cult. Yeah, you got your eyes on them already. That's them. Okay? They the ones been brushing away the fucking truth. There's somebody that's going to be reaching out to you or already have reached out to you and is feeding you this information. Trust this information this person is giving you. They even got eyewitness account. They do need witness protection because this shit is deep. This shit runs deep. So if you're a CIA agent and you've been getting intel about this type of shit and you got your suspicions about one of your colleagues who says this shit is bullshit, is rubbish, it's not worth y'all looking at or looking into, keep your eyes on the prize, boo-boo. All right? Peace.